Well, hey everybody, it's Tom here. Welcome back to the shop. Got some paid work. Got a couple fans that need repaired, so fun little project. I'll bring you guys along. So, as I understand it, what the customer explained is he's got a large greenhouse. He's got 8 of these fans, and obviously they're pulling air through the greenhouse. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably grab the camera, bring you in closer. But the pillow blocks on the shaft are done. D-U-N, done. I mean, this one is bad. The other shaft is just totally wiped out. So what we got to do here is we got to make a whole nother shaft for that one right there. And if we can save this shaft, the customer wants me to save it. So we'll see. You know, these are rusted on pretty hard. Been soaking it with some coral oil. So if we can get this pulley off and I can get both of these pillow blocks pressed off, great. If they don't want to come off, then, you know, we end up destroying the shaft. You know, we just make another shaft. So shafts are 1-inch nominal, so don't really have to do any turning, but they do have 2 keyways on each end, so we'll have to mill 2 keyways. So let me grab the camera and I'll show you how roached these pillow blocks are. Alright, so you can see this one is just, like I said, totally done. And this one, let me see if I can get the mic up there, maybe. Probably can't. I don't know if I can hold it. I don't know if you hear that or not, but that one's done. It just hasn't seized up yet like that one. So, let's get to work. Probably gonna take some heat, but let's try a little tappy just to see maybe it'll move on its own. Yeah, I think she's on there pretty good. Yeah, I got the key to move a little bit. Alright, let me put a little heat on her, and I don't know, I might have enough room to be able to get her in the press over there. Let me see. I mean, I guess it's my lucky day. It just fit up through the table on the press. Got a piece of 3/4 inch stock. I've not put heat on it yet. We'll see if it'll just press easily. Just a couple tonnages. If not, then we'll add some heat. Oh yeah, it's coming real easy, if you guys can see that from where you're at. Cool. It's gonna fall right out. There we go, easy breezy, nice. Got it flipped around. Let's see if we can get this fan blade off. Make my life a lot easier. There we go. May run out of stroke, we'll see here. Yep. All right. Hang on, Chaos. It's okay, buddy. Chaos is checking on me. I know you guys can't see that, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna get another bite. Get this thing out of here. Oh, come on, baby. That was 10 tons. It's coming slowly. About to run out of stroke, I think. Yep. I'm just right in the middle of the two positions on the table. So, it's all right. We'll get her. Yeah, let's see if this will be it. All right, we're free. Not sure if the camera's picking it up or not, but had a little bit of a rough life. But the owner said he wanted to try to save this one, so we'll see. Alright, a little more polish over this rough area. All right, there we go. I think the first one rides right along in there where all those marks are. So you can see where the set screw, I guess, is probably loosened up, and they tighten it again. Or hopefully it'll be all right. I'll turn it around and I'll polish up the other side, but I'll do that off camera. Better do my duties. All right, buddy, here it comes. Airmail. Sorry about the obstacles. Yeah. Nice. Don't drop it over there. You gotta put it right here. Help me out now. Really? Ah, gee whiz. All right, I think we're set to cut the keyway slots. So these are 1/4 inch keyways, and the slot is 2.5 inches long. Set up kind of to do a production run so we can bang them out, since we've got 2 shafts or 4 keyways total to cut. It is a 1/4 inch cutter, so hopefully it won't cut too large. It'll cut on size. This is a new 4-flute carbide, and we'll use mist coolant to help evacuate the chips. So hopefully the key will fit nice. We don't need it to, have to bang it in with a hammer, but we also don't want a sloppy fit either. So let's give it a go. All right, let's give it a go. Let me move you guys. Probably getting blinded by the light there, ain't you? And because I've got this on the vise and not the quill. I'm having to move this constantly, but we'll make it work. See if that's any better. Let's check her depth. Alright. See if I can get over here, maybe you guys can see it. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, not really. Quill's in the way. Alright, that should be it. Just clean it out. See how our key fits. There you go. No, don't really have any movement. So that's good. It probably just cut it right at this nominal size, which are, these are nominal keys, just 250. You can buy oversized keys, but I'm just making it the way the other shaft was. See, it just fits in there good. All right, cool. Well, I'll go ahead and knock out the other side of this one and the other shaft, and you guys will see it at the workbench, and we'll get this stuff all together. Well, let's get this thing together. Here are both shafts. They came out just fine. So, like I said, he's got a spare shaft because we were able to save the original, which is what he wanted. I imagine at some point the remaining 6 are going to be in this kind of shape, so at least he's got one that he can immediately use, and then, you know, I can make him more. So we're going to get this old shaft together, and I'm going to use little anti-seize to make my life easier. And the only bad thing about anti-seize is, you guys know, it gets all over everything, no matter how careful you are. Let's see, I made a note that it goes out, and let's see, this is the side that goes there. And looks like I'm gonna need a hammer to get into that one. This keyway is seen as better days. Hang on, guys. All right, got this tapped in. See that side out. And it was right there on the edge. Alrighty, now I'm just gonna put these pillow blocks on and not snug them down too much, because you may need to do a final adjust to get the mounting holes lined up. Come on. Thought I sanded down the shaft so it would fit. Alright, let me get some more emery on it. Hang on. Alright. Pillow block is on. And let me get it about where it needs to be. See, 3 1/4. All right, there you go. Like I said, he can adjust it. I'm just gonna nip these up. Alright, let's get the fan on. A little bit of anti-seize. Make things happy. Hands on my fingers. Let's see if we can get this lined up here. Get the key in it. Come on. Need 3 hands on this one. Okay. Come on, baby. There we are. All right. Anti-seize works great, but boy, does it just get you covered. I don't know, you guys can see this. It might not even be in frame. All right, got the fan finally nipped up and in place where it needs to be. Like I said, I got the pillow blocks just roughly where they need to be. You know, he can get them exact once he gets the pillow blocks bolted down, then he can move the shaft to try to get the pulley lined up. So there it is. Boy, this is awkward to hold. So all right, one done. Let me get the other one assembled off camera, and then we'll do a closer. All right, 2 repairs to 2 fans, so he's back up and running. You know, made him a spare shaft. He should be happy with it. This is what he wanted. We got fresh new pillow blocks, and I got anti-seize on it, so in 10 years from now, when he needs these 2 repaired, at least I'll be able to get them off. Won't have to fight it. He's got 6 more, so I'm assuming at some point in time he'll probably bring them to me to, you know, upgrade with new shafts and new pillow blocks. So I'll give the customer a call. Like I said, he should be happy, and hopefully he'll bring me more work. And it's fairly simple and straightforward, so I hope you guys appreciate it. You know, this is kind of job shop stuff that I do, but it's kind of ironic. That was the first milling job on my new milling machine, so just, you know, cutting a couple simple keyways, but it was nice, especially with that DRO, since it's got 3 axis. So raising the knee, you know, up 125 is boink, you know, spot on. So easier than using the dials. And I guess with that is a wrap. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you subscribing. If I make enough headway, then maybe part 2 of the jib crane will be posting pretty soon. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. And if not, just stay tuned. We'll see you guys. All right. Take care. Bye.